I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
A few weeks ago, I did a video about Bill Maher, basically saying that Bill Maher was not being red-pilled. And as a matter of fact, he was just as bad as he was before. He was just simply coping with the fact that the radical left is basically implemented everything that he wanted from all of his years of being a liberal. And of course, I'm here to double down on that. No, Bill Maher is not being red-pilled, okay? He is never going to change. He's always going to be on the left. So I think all you woke lefties out there need to stop screaming that he is actually turning on you guys. Of course, I'm talking about this tweet from Cenk Uygur, which, by the way, I will get to towards the end of this video. But I want to talk about Bill first. So the other night, Bill Maher goes on Real Time, of course, his signature show. And of course, he says this right here.
But I'm not sure I can follow Biden's logic all the way when he dragged January 6th into this. He said, look, how would you feel if you saw crowds storm and break down the doors of the British Parliament, kill 5 cops, injure 145, or the German Bundestag or the Italian Parliament? I think you'd wonder. Okay, but if Putin thought Trump was really that supportive of him, why didn't he invade when Trump was in office? It's at least worth asking that question if you're not locked into one.
So the minute that Bill Maher goes on his show and he says something like this, right, it prompts outlets like, I don't know, like the Daily Caller to come out there and basically lead you to believe that he's criticizing the Biden administration when in fact, the rest of that actual video montage, which by the way, I will leave in the description box in the comments, he went on to criticize the right much, much further. Of course, he went after Christians again, like always. Of course, he went after Trump again because he still got Trump derangement syndrome. Basically what I'm trying to say to you guys is that Bill Maher is not on the right. So stop acting like he's going to come over to the right. He is still very, very much on the left. However, you're about to see Bill Maher get hit from both sides much, much harder. And what I mean by both sides is the left and the woke left. Yes, they have different entities. You see, the left, the liberals, that right there is the people who voted for Joe Biden who are very, very secular, like Bill Maher. The woke left, of course, are the crazies like Cenk Uygur. And let me go ahead and elaborate on this. You see, Bill's entire life, he's always been on that spectrum of being not so much moderate. Let's just say that for leftists, he's viewed as somewhat of a, for liberals, he's viewed as somewhat of a moderate. For leftists, he's viewed as absolutely right-wing. You see, anything left of left-center, and I mean left-center because it's a baseball terminology, is deemed to be right-wing. You see, if you're not a part of the woke loony left nowadays, you're considered to be right-wing. So it does not surprise me that Cenk Uygur at TYT is releasing these tweets calling him a grifter because, quite frankly, Cenk and Anna and them are absolutely insane. By the way, I want to throw this out here, speaking of TYT, just to kind of let you guys know just exactly how crazy these people are. Cenk is Muslim, but yet he's also an atheist. Cenk denies the Armenian genocide. Yet the person who speaks with him every night on his show, Anna Kasparian, who, by the way, has had a nose job, that nose is not even real, she is Armenian. But yet she works with a guy who denies the Armenian genocide. Do you guys see the logic here? You see, guys, all this wokeness and all these radical left policies stem from something that Bill Maher has been in favor of at some point in time, and Bill Maher is starting to see the actual reality of it. Fact of the matter is, Bill Maher is actually one of the most closed-minded individuals I've ever seen. You see, every night he has different people go up there with different opinions, and basically, for the most part, what he does is he just shames the hell out of them. I mean, he shames the hell out of Christians every time they come up there. He shames the hell out of two-way people. He shames the hell out of anything that is right of left center. He's always done that, and you see now he's paying for this. Now, guys, the reason why I made this video was to give you a bit of a heads up. You see, the more and more that they attack Bill Maher, the more and more people on Fox News, people at the Daily Caller are going to say that he's being red-pilled and he's waking up, when in reality, he is not waking up, and I don't think Bill Maher is someone to feel sorry for. As a matter of fact, I'm going to allow you to hear it from himself exactly how he feels. Make sure you guys listen to the full minute and 22 seconds of this clip that he had with Ben Shapiro this past week.
You know, it's become, and I make fun of it too, because it's become an eye roll in many ways. If woke, I assume at a certain moment, and it wasn't that long ago before we didn't have the term. I only heard it, I don't know what it was, 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago at most, when we heard the term woke, and it was like alert to injustice. I'm like, okay, I'm down with that. I always have been. I hope people still understand that about me. But yes, it became sort of a byword for a lot of this goofy stuff. That's what I'm always railing against. That's why, like, they play me on Fox News now.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about that? Because you went from the guy who was...
I feel... Look, I haven't changed at all. My politics hasn't changed. They've changed. People say to me sometimes, have you changed? No. It's that 5 years ago, no one was talking about defunding the police. I never heard that phrase 5 years ago. That's not me changing. That's things changing. I'm reacting to it, as I've always been. Letting 3-year-olds decide what gender they are. This wasn't something 5 years ago. Free speech, used to be a left-wing thing that we were proud and owned. And now that seems to be under...
You see, he's not going to change, all right? He's not going to come over to the right. So people out there like Tim Pool and people on a lot of these YouTube commentators need to stop believing that he's actually being red-pilled or he's ever going to come over to the right. He's not going to do that. He's always had Trump derangement syndrome. He's always hated the right wing. He's always hated anything that was right of left center. And this right here is where I'm going to end this video. But guys, before I end this video, I want to let you guys know that the actual full clip from Real Time from Bill Maher will be in the actual description box in the comment section. You see, if you take something from HBO that's real time, they copyright strike you if there's more than 1 minute of that actual clip is actually in these actual videos. So I can't leave the entire thing there. I can only pull out the main thing people were talking about. And of course, the full clip will, of course, be in the comment section and the description box. But I just want to let you guys know, don't be fooled. Bill Maher is still very, very much a stupid lefty. He's still very, very much a man who hates anything right of left center. He is still very, very much that right there. He is just simply coping with the radical loony left. If you guys like this content, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys want to support me, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, put the alert button on so that way you guys can get notified when my videos come out. These right here are just my thoughts. If you guys disagree or if you guys want to comment in the comment section, please, by God, do so. I want to get you guys' thoughts, and I'll see you guys later.
Mama don't like tattletale.